the most ruthless monster hunter in the Marvel Universe, might just be a character you've never heard of. But every monster in the Marvel Universe knows her name. She inherited a cursed gemstone, a 10,000-year legacy of violence, and a list of enemies that includes Dracula himself. Now let's jump into the video and find out who is Elsa Bloodstone. Elsa Bloodstone's origin has been reimagined over the years, but the classic version remains the best in my opinion, and that's the one we're following today. Elsa's parents split up when she was only 2. She spent her childhood traveling across Europe with her mother before they eventually settled in England. Although she never got a chance to know her father, the legendary monster hunter Ulysses Bloodstone, Elsa grew up plagued by vivid nightmares filled with vampires and monsters. Her life changed drastically shortly after her 18th birthday. Her father died and left Elsa and her pregnant mother his massive Boston estate and the countless relics he had gathered over his 10 millennia of battling the supernatural. Elsa quickly discovered that her father's world was far stranger than she could have ever imagined. She met Charles Barnabas, a pure-blood vampire who served as the estate's lawyer, and Adam, the estate's caretaker, who was in truth the Frankenstein monster. Adam was quick to reveal the story of her lineage to Elsa and endowed her with the Bloodstone choker. The choker contained a fragment of the ancient Bloodgem that had once been embedded in her father's chest. From the moment she put it on, the choker fused with Elsa, granting her extraordinary physical abilities. Adam also introduced her to her father's arsenal of mystical artifacts, which included a lamp that contained a captured genie. The lamp would glow whenever a magical threat surfaced and teleport its user directly to the danger. While checking out the lamp, Elsa accidentally activated it and found herself in Bosnia, face to face with Dracula. Dracula recognized her as a Bloodstone and attacked Elsa, but the choker protected her long enough for a group of Nosferati, an ancient vampire subrace, to stake Dracula. With the threat now gone, Elsa was transported back home. Bewildered by what had just occurred, Elsa wanted answers from Adam. Adam made Elsa a costume that resembled her father's and thought the best way to explain to Elsa was to show her. The lamp began to glow again and he had Elsa make a wish. They were transported to Egypt, where they helped the living mummy defeat the resurrected necromancer Raxes. Her journeys would soon take her deeper into the world of vampires and monsters. She was contacted by Jacob Hathaway, whose father had once overseen the Explorers Club, a gathering place used by Ulysses and his team of monster hunters. With the help of Jacob and his friend Frank Johnson of the Museum of Monstrous and Strange, Elsa began compiling a comprehensive digital archive of every monster known on Earth, converting millennia of scattered notes and photographs into a modern database. Elsa was then recruited into the Nextwave squad, where she joined Monica Rambeau, the captain, Tabitha Smith, and Machine Man on missions that quickly spiraled into absurdity. After her time with the Nextwave squad was done, Elsa returned to monster hunting. She tracked the children of Gorm to Prague, and during a battle with the creatures, one of them impregnated Elsa, but the Bloodgem destroyed the offspring. Incensed, she wiped out the entire brood and swore 2 oaths. 1, she would dedicate her life to exterminating all monsters, and 2, she would never have a child, and end the Bloodstone line with herself. Elsa's path would eventually intersect with the Covenant, an ancient organization her father once served. Determined to complete a mission that her father had failed to finish, Elsa pursued the Dreaming Maiden, which brought her into conflict with Wolverine and the Covenant's operatives. Elsa and Wolverine ultimately ended the threat, and with her father's mission now complete, she stepped into her father's old role within the Covenant. Elsa Bloodstone is one of Marvel's most formidable supernatural operatives. Even without the Bloodstone choker, she's a gifted gymnast, a fierce hand-to-hand combatant, and a relentless tactician who adapts quickly to any threat. With the choker, she becomes far more formidable. Her strength, speed, agility, and endurance rise to superhuman levels, and she gains a regenerative healing factor that allows her to withstand and recover from injuries that would kill most people. Elsa Bloodstone continues to adventure in the Marvel Universe. There have been rumors about a Midnight Suns project circulating for years. If Marvel Studios ever assembles a live-action Midnight Suns team, would you like to see Elsa on that team? If so, with who? And if not, what would be your roster? If you enjoyed this video covering Marvel's most underrated monster hunter, hit that like button and please consider subscribing. Well, as always, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to stop by the channel and check out this video. That does it for this one. Thanks for watching. Peace.